What's up, creators? It's your boy, Mad Mike. And on today's episode, happy birthday to me. I just bought a one-owner 1992 Kawasaki KDX200. I haven't even really taken a look at it yet, so you're gonna wanna stay tuned and check it out because we're gonna do a walk around and see what I bought. Yo! All right, so I absolutely love these old retro vintage Kawasaki dirt bikes, and this one behind me here is an absolute dream bike. I've owned lots of KX125s, KX250s, 4-strokes, 2-strokes, but this one here, after riding all the different motocross bikes, 2-strokes, 4-strokes, I've came to the conclusion that at my age, 37, this Enduro KDX200 is the perfect bike for me. I love riding trails and woods, so having the headlight and the lower seating position and just the lower gearing power is just way better than the high revving KX125 and 250 strokes. But let's walk around and check out the bike because I don't know what I bought. I literally just gave the guy some cash and it's running. That's all I cared about, and the price was right. So come on here and we'll kind of talk about the bike a little bit. You know what? So what I'll do first is, let me tell you the story. So I sold my motorcycle and my girlfriend and I want to get, back into dirt biking for the summer and have a fun little summer activity. So I started looking on Facebook Marketplace and Kijiji for some toys, and I came across this KDX200. I want to say 250, but it's a 200. Anyways, I came across this on Kijiji. They were asking 2,500 bucks. So I went by, checked out the bike, and believe it or not, guys, this is a one-owner bike. From 1992, the guy's wife bought it brand new back in 1992. It came with the original owner's manual. It came with even some vintage retro gear. They even threw in the stuff that I love, the retro gear. I absolutely love this stuff, so they threw in a couple of chest protectors, and we even got the original KDX200 and KX125, 250, and 500 owner's manuals. So after talking with the guy, they were asking 2,500. I threw out a crazy offer of 1,500 bucks. And he just told me that he just recently put $1,600 into it. A full rebuild on the motor and only 5 hours after the rebuild. So he came back to me at 1,800 bucks. Shook the guy's hand. So for 1,800 bucks, I got a one-owner 1992 Kawasaki KDX200. Let's check it out. Starting from the handlebars up here, what do we got going on? We got some nasty ass grips, but we're gonna be refurbishing this whole entire bike. So right now we got headlight switch, and it works. We'll fire it up in a bit here and I'll show you that the headlight switch works. We got some pretty decent bars. They look like they might be a little bit bent. We got some hand guards on here, which is awesome. Clutch cables, brake cables, everything works great. Came with a spare brake lever caliper setup as well. I've owned two Kawasaki KDX200s and none of them came with an odometer on it. So I thought that was pretty cool. Check that out. Original odometer, and it's got what, 3,853 total, and that's pretty cool. So he says it's working, and he says that that's accurate mileage. Is that what you say? Mileage? Yeah. Kilometer range in Canada? I don't know. But yeah, the guy that I bought it off of, the son, he was, I think, 27 years old now, but he was telling me that back in Alberta is where they bought the bike. He remembers riding on the back of this bike with his dad, picking up potatoes in the field and ripping it around the potato fields, and I just thought that was so cool. That's a one-owner bike, and they got a lot of history with it, and they were happy to see it go to somebody like me because they know I'm going to do a full restoration on it. It's going to good hands, so that was cool. And yeah, so what else we got here? We talked about the handlebars, working our way down. Gotta love the retro seat. I absolutely love the Kawasaki, the bright neon colors, so that's super cool. And we're gonna see if we can find another replacement seat cover on eBay with the same graphics to restore this bike. Coming back to here, look at this. What's that say right there? Kawasaki. It's even got the original tool bag, which I have no idea if there's anything in here. I haven't even opened it up yet. Woo, look at that. Oh, we got a spare clutch lever. Yep, that's always good to have. You break a lot of these on the trail, so I'll make sure to recondition that. And going from the back, we got a tail light. Don't know if it's wired up or if it works, but I would assume it would because the headlight and the rest of the bike is running great. They recently, with the whole rebuild of the motor, they repacked the exhaust so it doesn't smoke like crazy like all my other bikes did, which is great. Sounds really, really nice too. They're running 32:1, so I know the mix ratio that they like to use. Coming down here, we got some Retro 200 Ultra track graphics, which I absolutely love. On the side panels, the plastics are in pretty decent condition, but the side fairing ones on the other side has a bit of a crack to it, but we're gonna go ahead and refurbish these and put brand new decals with our number 11 on it, because that's my lucky number. And yes, we're gonna do new decals. Gas tank's in good condition. The shocks are all fully rebuilt, so they're not, you know, bouncy like a Cadillac or anything like that. It's a really firm ride, which is great. All the plastic guards on our brake calipers are all there, so it's, you know, this bike was ridden, but it was well maintained. They took very, very good care of it, and you can just tell by having all the original components on it, like the brake guards and whatnot. So we got the blue on the shock. We might put a new tire on there. We'll probably ride this one a little bit, but I want to have a nice fresh tire on the back. There's nothing better than a fresh tire on the back of your bike. So we talked about the exhaust, the plastics on the back, the brakes, everything works great on this side. Kind of come around the front here. Boom, we have the blue anodized forks. These forks are getting super rare now. I think they only came on like the 1992 models. If I'm wrong, correct me, but I absolutely love the blue forks. They're my favorite forks on this bike. With the lime green, I just think it looks kick-ass. Not to mention, like I was showing you on the back, how they have the guard on the brake caliper. They even got the white plastic fork guards. These are always snapped off and broken and missing. And to have these original fork guards on there is just awesome. We got the headlight. It might have a spare headlight housing because this green is a little bit faded, but we might be able to refurbish this no problem. We got the front fender. I got a ton of spare front fenders too. The front tires in decent condition. The rims aren't bent. Radiators are in great condition. The fins aren't bent. I don't know if they've ever replaced them or not, but they look original to me, as well as they have the plastic radiator shrouds on there too, which is super hard to find. Most of the time these are crunched straight in and broken, and all the plastic parts are missing. So this is a pretty complete bike. The only thing is down here, obviously you can see we got a big oil leak, and that is because the seal in the O-ring for the exhaust there is bad. So we're gonna make sure there's no cracks in the pipe. It's an FMF pipe, and we're gonna get new seals in the exhaust. But other than that, the thing runs strong. This is a super snappy KDX. All the other ones I've ever owned have been just low compression and just beat to crap. This feels like a 250 4-stroke, to be honest with you. It's got a lot of power. You can see some remnants here on this side panel of the bright KDX graphics, which I definitely need to put back on. So I'm gonna go scouring eBay. If any of you guys online know where I can get replacement decals that are the original KDX graphics, let me know, because I definitely want to restore this bike with all the original graphics on it. So that was a lot of talking, baby. What do you think?
Let's ride it.
You want to ride it?
Yeah.
So you think I should fire it up?
Yep.
All right. So let's go ahead and fire it up, and then maybe I'll just do a little loop around the lawn here so you can see how it rides. But yeah, let's do that. Let's see if it fires up. I got my retro Answer Fox chest protector on here. Let's fire up the old Kawasaki KDX200. Take for a little boot around the driveway here. All right, sound check. So it's cold right now. It's been in the back of my truck, hauling it about 20 minutes on the highway. It's like negative what, 2 today here in Canada? I don't know what that is in Celsius, but it's -2 in Canada anyways. And yeah, fuel on, hat backwards. Let's do this. All right, we're in neutral. Let's see if she's a one kickstarter. Most of my dirt bikes I ever owned never have kickstands, so I definitely got to remember I got a kickstand on this. It's so convenient. The headlight work? Does? Let's see if she goes in gear. Freaking awesome. Happy birthday to me. So awesome, man. I'm so stoked. What do you think, baby? You like it?
Of course.
Take it for a spin.
Okay.
There you go. Yep. Yeah, baby. Yeah, it's cold. It's pretty snappy, eh?
So fun.
But it's really low gears, like, you gotta shift a lot, eh?
That's so fun.
So good. Oh, fuel's not on. I shut it off, my bad. I'm surprised that it's got that much fuel in the,
Yeah.
There you go.
We're gonna go out there.
Sounds good. Popping a wheelie. Alright guys, so that's going to be it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and we'll catch you guys next time. Ciao, ciao.